Yes. Can I live in your new house? We'll see. We'll see. The Black Glacier, how are you? Good to see you. Isn't it kind of hectic to fly? Oh my God, this is where we are last. Dude, this scene was so good. Oh my God, dude. So good. Okay. All right, man, we're gonna go hard save and then we're gonna go talk to Ruby. How about the internet at your new home? I did a test stream yesterday from the new home for 45 minutes at 8,000 kilobit upload, which is 2 more megabit upload than I'm doing right now. And I did it over Wi-Fi because I didn't have an Ethernet cable with me. And I got pretty much perfect performance except for like 100 drop frames.
The concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the
which
earth.
For you would have been barely a blip. So I'm cautiously optimistic. That's okay. I would gladly drop 100 frames every 45 minutes. That would be barely noticeable to you. Now, that could be indicative of a larger problem I just didn't see. But on the good news, I'm already talking with the fiber guys, and they are already sending out people to scout the property and see if we can get fiber there. And if I can, I will definitely be getting fiber there. So that is the plan. That is the plan. Yell ho into the slit.
There's no echo and no answer.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Kim, any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we could find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been
barely
built
arcane.
and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there.
I hope not.
Didn't you just pay to have a bypass put into the main internet line at your current house? We did just pay, and I am paying for fiber here. So that is a thing. Yes. So that's where we are. However, again, like I'm trying to plan far ahead. So hopefully the months and months it took me to get fiber here will like start the process there. Again, assuming the internet doesn't work properly. So we'll see. Is the house going to be big enough for kid number 4? What? Sir, I am taking physical. What's the best word for it? I am doing things to strongly prevent kid number 4. Physical implementations, we'll say, physical measures. Yes. To not have kid number 4. Counter. Covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Charming. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe? Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Will I be expanding the mod's basement? We'll see. Haven't decided yet. We're gonna have a VR room? Yes. I am planning on having a full VR room. Yes. One that I can leave set up. The entire room will be a giant green screen. And anytime a VR game comes out we want to look at, like, I'll just be able to pick a different input on OBS, and we're doing it live. And that way I can actually do a lot of it. Yeah. Holodeck confirmed, basically. Yeah.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
Is it gonna have squishy walls? I don't think I need squishy walls. No. I mean almost all VR things have it so if you get near walls they show up in your headset. So I don't think I need that. It seems like a lot. These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Yo, cool. Is there a hot tub? There is a hot tub. Yes, there's already a hot tub. How'd they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret.
Thank you, Lazy Cat.
Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced.
Hey Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
So this is all that remains of Feld R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the Feld playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find a device here. You will be disappointed.
Oh, that's cool. They're big. Damn, dude.
All you will find here is pain.
Hmm. Hey, cool. All right, let's put it on. Just make sure there's nothing in the pockets or anything. Okay, also, this will make us look gorgeous. Let's go ahead and put on Party Dragon Silk Robe. All right, looking good. Anything over here? Here's something. In the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Oh, cool. Good thing we had the flashlight on. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. +1 to Matsavian Socioeconomics Revolutionaries hat? Okay. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed. Ancient flyers and brochures. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. The same slit window you saw from outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary?
Peek out.
The lights of Martinez shine coolly in the clear night.
Turn to Kim. Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in rags. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control.
Okay, is that one of the 3 spaces? We gotta inform them still. Yeah. Okay. Medicated with the 49 months says happy 420 Cohh in chat. Oh, happy April 20th to you too. Happy April 20th. I mean, I don't know why. It's just April 20th, but happy April 20th.
And mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Some radical or radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods.
Hey, Falutin.
Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Maybe I should move in here.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
So if you ever smoked weed, I hope I'm not being out of line or asking this. No, not at all. I have never done any illicit substances, as they are illegal in this part of the world. So I would never. Yeah, what's up? Yep. Okay. We'll figure it out. Let's talk about that later. Yeah, absolutely. Do I have something in my throat? Oh, no, I'm fine. Am I hearing voices again? No. Lena is Lena's a planner. My wife is a planner. And we have so many things to plan for this new house. So she has like been on overdrive. Like, hey, so what about this? And we're gonna have to do this and this, and we're gonna have to do this. And did you think about this? And if we do that and we do this, then what order are we gonna do this in? And how are we gonna? And when we move, are we gonna pack? Or are we gonna? But like, how? It's been amazing to like watch the process.
You mean like really? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Is she planning my demise? Yes. Ant Boy, thank you for the 3 months, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, before we go up here, I feel like I want to do some other things first. First of all, I want to go up and I want to look at that bunker. And then I also want to see if we can determine the shot actually came from the roof. I feel like if we're going to go confront Ruby, we should probably have as much information on this as we possibly can. Like if we can confirm the shot didn't come from the roof, for instance, that'd be really important to know when talking to Ruby. That would be kind of huge. What's this? Oh, maybe that's where the ladder was. Okay. We already presented the badge to Joyce. Yeah, we already did that. Is the family-friendly tag on? Oh god, is it? Hold on. Okay. Oh, this is where the body was. Okay. Nothing like some Cohh and coffee. Thank you, Lamb Spread, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us in the morning, dude. Appreciate it. Okay, let's do down here, family friendly, and off. Go ahead and take that off. All right, that's the disco church. That's Disco Elysium. Did I ever find my gun? I didn't. No, I did not find my gun. Maybe we should do that before we talk to Ruby. Just in case. You do anything with this?
All the traps are stopped now, and still no sight of the phasmid.
Okay.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower, took the shot there?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
Look over the water to the whirling in rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake
Should we
by
talk to
flake
Joyce
in the
again? We can
waves,
try. I think we
you see
exhausted
the
everything though.
smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Hey, Black Lacer. Oh, no. Susanna Hara is actually a permanent VIP. Yeah. Thank you, though.
Smoking, drinking, being happy and elated without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you?
Should we do Everard stuff?
Doing your
Okay, we can do that.
detective work.
What for Everard, what do we have to do? We have to open the door. Oh, we have to agree to it first, I think. We'll go back to Everett and agree to open the door for him, I guess. I was kind of hesitant to do that, but it sounds like it may get us some stuff. So we'll do that today. Probably be a good idea to get our gun back. Do I cuss? Not the heavy stuff. And I try to keep the other stuff as infrequent as possible. I'm aware that that there are families that watch, and a lot of people that watch from work, where maybe their boss might overhear the stream. So I do my best to kind of keep it as professional as possible, or like a Disney movie. So I try to keep my nods to more adult things as covert as possible. In some cases. All right, let's see.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Wow.
The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it.
Wow.
The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
Did the structure been
You
used to
see
take the shot?
the handle.
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
This is a red check, which means we can only do it once. We have interfacing +2 already on, and I don't think we have another interfacing thing. I don't even know if I can put another point in interfacing. Yeah, I don't even think we can put another point in interfacing. Those are already taken in that slot. Yeah, dude. I kind of want to scum it, but at the same time, that would be a really, really tough scum. Out of curiosity, if I save it, I might reload it. What would 6 interfacing give us for a chance?
An old door, worn by
Still
elements,
3%.
guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune
Oh
in
my
front
god!
of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Let's just see what happens.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Door shut tight. How can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
That's unacceptable.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
But that's who I am. Who we are.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general.
Okay. We're gonna reload for now. Oh, we got a thought for it. Oh, I wonder if the thought will let us open it. Oh. Okay. We have a crowbar as well. Well, I'm holding the updated multi-tool, so it's okay. We'll come back. Stop scumming. Well, the reason I scummed that one is because I wanted to see the interface check. If it's going to be a 3% chance anyway, we might as well not drop 2 points in interfacing. I'd rather save that for like an actual check that gets us bonuses, you know. Where was the last place we needed to explore for the gun? Check the island for bullet traces. That's over here, right? How do I even get there? Can I take a boat or something? Let's go talk to Joyce. Maybe she'll take us over. You want to start RE7 code 3 days before Near Replicant? Well, to be honest, like RE7's not a very long game. Did you know RE7 is like less than $10 right now? It's like 66% off. If you've never played it on PC, it may be a good time. I remember it being a pretty fun game. I don't want to spoil much, but the island is endgame. Okay, thank you. That's not spoiling, and I appreciate it. And I won't look too hard to get across to it. Thank you. Okay, let's look through Joyce again. Let's make sure we didn't miss any checks or anything. I wish that things... Oh.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with
It's
at
night.
this late hour?
You ever sleep?
Matter of fact, I don't.
Why's that?
I have a medical condition of my own. Nothing unusual, though. I'm old, you see.
That's good.
Of course. That's what I'm here
Okay,
for.
real quick before I do this, I realized I pet the hell out of Letho this morning, and my hands are making me itch like I am in hell, so I'll be right back. Better. Letho the Stream Slayer strikes again. That's right. Okay, tell me again about the drug
Until you
trafficking.
come up with something at that intersection. I'm afraid I have little else to tell you. But I'll try. Ask.
I heard something about a complex operation earlier. This adds up.
I'm glad to hear, officer. I'm sure you'll find out just what that means soon enough.
We already have some suspicions at least one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay.
She simply nods.
So I've been dealing with Everard again.
She's not even asking you anything.
Okay.
It's so easy to just say.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up.
Okay, I
Now,
think I need to do the
what else
Everard
can I
thing
do
next,
for you?
maybe. Anything about the tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
How was you looking at the photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the back stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Okay. Okay. Let's go talk to Everard and agree to get the gun. Let's do it. God, I wish my fast travel worked. I really wish my fast travel worked. If there's some way to make it work, I would love to figure out how. Apparently it's buggy in the PC version. Some people can get it and some people can't. Yeah, we can talk to the old lady driver again. Oh yeah, we'll be investigating the drug ring for Joyce. Absolutely. Basically time to start doing all those cool things that I haven't done yet, essentially.
The headless Fallen Rider. He could appear at any minute.
Please tell me we are not here to look for a headless man in a tracksuit riding a horse. Because there's no such thing.
Don't listen to the lieutenant. He doesn't know anything.
Hold on. Kai just wandered to the bottom of the stairs and said, "Daddy, come to me." What? That kid's adorable. Can you guys hear him? Oh my god, that kid is adorable. Zon Luan with the 70 months, 70 years, platinum anniversary. Cohh from Zon Luan. Zon Luan, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. How would you know, Lieutenant?
No one's actually seen the Headless Fallen Rider because he doesn't exist. He's an urban legend. A legend, meaning a story that's not real.
We'll just wait and see.
There's nothing to wait for. We should get some rest. It's been a long day.
I'm just gonna wait for a few more minutes just in case.
Yes.
No, we already checked. That's right. All right, let's talk to the lady over here about the pail, and let's see if she's ridden through it a bunch of times, which would explain why she's so not here. Okay. There's one specific option you need to pick with Joyce to unlock the info. You already have what you need to get her to talk about things. Oh, really? Hey, Nutcase, what's up, buddy? Am I replaying Resident Evil 7? Yes, I'm playing on the PC for the first time.
The woman is still hunched.
Snap your fingers.
Huh? What is it?
Before
What
I
do you
came,
want?
you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her